Hey, this is Kelly. This video is actually for my Wednesday night class at church that I teach once a month. So Miss Roxanne, can you please make sure that I have tagged all of the parents for the kids in that class? So I want to make sure they all have a chance to watch this. And parents, can you please let your children watch this video from me? I have been missing you guys so very much. I want to hug your neck. I want to hear your stories, and I just want to have fun with you again. I hate that we can't be together right now. And during this time, I think God has put something in my heart to share with you, and I would like to share that with you right now. You know, for the past few months, when I have been teaching the class, that we have been talking about Junior. Remember Junior? Remember, he's the one that is scared of the boogeyman, right? But what did Junior learn? Junior learned that God is bigger, right? There was no reason to be scared of the boogeyman because God is bigger and God would take care of him. And then we talked how God is bigger than even the thunderstorms. Remember that version of the song? God is bigger than the thunderstorm. And then we started talking about different Bible stories that prove that God was there and God was bigger. Remember, we started with Moses' mother and how she had to put Moses in the basket and put him in the water. And remember, there were ferocious alligators in that water, and there were all kind of scary things that could happen to Moses in that water, but she had to trust that God would be with Moses. And guess what? God was with Moses. God kept Moses safe. And then remember, we talked about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and how they were thrown into the fiery furnace. And when they should have died from being thrown into the furnace, they didn't. And God showed up and was with the furnace with them. Remember that? And he kept them safe. And we changed the song that's, God is bigger than the furnace. Remember that? And I know Miss Roxanne has talked to you about the Daniel in the lion's den. And Daniel was thrown into a den of some angry, hungry lions. But guess what? God protected Daniel. God was there with Daniel, and he protected him. Over and over again, the Bible tells us that God was with these people. Over and over again, he's with his people. He keeps his people safe. And let me tell you one thing, kids. God is the same today. The same God that kept Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego safe in that furnace, the same God that kept Daniel safe in the lion's den, he's going to keep you safe during this time. I know we're going through a very scary time right now. I know that, especially as a little kid, it can be very confusing. You don't understand. All you know is that you can't be with your friends every day. You can't go to your church. You're stuck at home and you don't understand why. You're probably hearing your parents tell stories and you're confused and not knowing what's going on. You're hearing a lot of people are sick. I want you to know, kids, God is with you. And God is bigger than this quarantine. God is bigger than this virus. And so what God has laid on my heart, he's given me another version of our song to go with this quarantine. And I want to share this version with you today, okay? I'm at my piano because I wanted to make sure I got the tune right. Remember, I've had trouble with the tune. So I wanted to make sure that I got the tune right today. And so I'm going to play it on the piano. But I want you to listen to the words, okay? Because these words were written for you. So to help you to feel safe during this time and for you to know that God is bigger. And when you start feeling scared, maybe, hopefully, my prayer is that you will remember this. And remember, God is bigger than all of this. And God's going to protect you no matter what, okay? So are you ready? Now I'm going to have to look at my music over here, okay? Ready? You were lying in your bed. You were feeling kind of sleepy, but you couldn't close your eyes because your mind was busy thinking. Why are we not going to school? Why is there no church class this week? I've been hearing there's no toilet paper in the stores today. Now your heart is beating like a drum. Your skin is getting clammy. Is this nasty little virus jumping right into your jammies? But you don't need to be scared. You just need to remember that God is bigger than the quarantine. He's bigger than the virus or the missing days of school. Oh, God is bigger than the quarantine, and he's watching over missing days of school. Oh, God is bigger than the quarantine, and He's watching out for you and me. So are you frightened? No, not really. Are you worried? Not a bit. I know whatever's going to happen, that God can handle it. This may seem all confusing and you don't quite understand. Well, that's okay, 'cause now you know that God is taking care of you. God is bigger than the quarantine. He's bigger than this virus or the missing days of school. Oh, God is bigger than the quarantine, and He's watching out for you and me. God is bigger than the quarantine. He's bigger than this virus or the days of missing school. Oh, God is bigger than the quarantine, and He's watching out for you and me. He's watching out for you and me. Watching, watching, watching out for you and me. God is bigger than this quarantine. God is bigger than this virus. He's watching out for you and me. Kids, there's no reason to be afraid. I love you. I can't wait to hug your necks again. I can't wait to see you again. But until that time, my prayer is you will feel safe during all of this, because you are safe. God is with you. See you later.